setting because I'm actually traveling and I felt like doing a pick a card today. So I don't really have any expectations for it. I know that a lot of people have been in a funk, weird mood. Mars retrograde, Pluto and Jupiter right now are kind of causing some havoc on our lives, and it's Scorpio season, right? So we're going through the thick of it right now, and me along with you guys. So I'm just gonna see what Spirit has to say today. It's gonna be a timeless reading, so you can listen to it whenever, and I'm just gonna get right into it. Okay, I hope you enjoy. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm south, so the more south we get, the bigger the hair gets, right? Okay, all right, it's fine. I look like a lion. Hello, group number 1. You chose the smoke. I'm already getting a sense that you're tired. You're second guessing something. And at one point you would have never second guessed this. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So it's like, you were going forward with an idea and now you're like, is this really going to pan out the way I wanted it to? We have the Six of Swords reversed and the King of Wands reversed. This is, okay, should I go forward? Should I not go forward? You're kind of retreating. You're not diving in all the way. You're not giving everything you have. The Hierophant. Should I be more traditional? Are these dreams crazy? Is it going to pan out the way I want? It's a lot of fear that's coming up right now for you, and it's kind of sideswiped you because you were not ready for this at all. You were like, I'm here, I'm going for it, we're going forward, we're doing this, I know this is what I want. And now all of a sudden it's like stage fright. They're showing me like you're on a stage, all the lights are on you, and you're choking. It's like, oh my God, well, who did I think I was? Who was I to think I deserved happiness? Who was I to think that I could build my dream life and be happy and be successful and be in love? Who am I to think I deserve all of these things? And you know, with the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like the people around you aren't being the most supportive. They're like, yeah, you probably can't do that. Like, you're crazy. You need to go back to this mundane way of living. You need to want less. You need to contain your dreams. You're not old enough. You're not wise enough. You haven't had enough life experience yet. You shouldn't be able to trust your gut. You're making it up. It's a mistake. It's the I told you so before you even fail, though. It's like people are saying I told you so, but you haven't failed yet. They're kind of like laughing, like how funny. And this goes back to a reading that I did, maybe it was the last reading, but it's how funny of you to take advice from people who are miserable, from people who don't even want the same things that you want. Why are you asking them for advice? Why would you ask a 9-to-5er if this is the idea that you want? If this is what you actually should be doing when they're unhappy with their own lives, right? Misery loves company. Three of Pentacles and Strength reversed. They're testing you. Like, can you build this foundation? Can you figure out the parts and pieces that you need? Can you see the signs on the door? Can you understand that your path is going to be different? And because it's going to be different, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be successful. It's going to pan out. It's going to Temperance reverse, radical change. You're going to internally radically change things. You might have been saying that you've wanted this for a long time, but now all of a sudden all these limiting beliefs are coming up that you haven't even realized are within you, that are held within you, that have been programmed within you, that you have to do work on. You thought that you could just go, ding, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it this way. And because you had so much motivation to do that, that it's going to work out. And yes, that motivation has gotten you here, but it's starting to die down. Can you continue to create that foundation for yourself when the momentum is no longer there? Right? The beginning, the new, this being new, the shiny new toy, this being a new idea, that momentum has died down now. And can you really figure out if this is what you want? Can you put in the work? Can you be disciplined in this? Can you be grounded? Can you come up with a game plan? Can you make promises to yourself and keep them? Yes. 8 of Wands reversed. You already know what you should be doing and you're ignoring it. Like, it's deep within you. And as I say this right now, you might be upset. You're like, there's no way I know the exact way I'm supposed to go. And that's because you're not listening to your gut. Like, all of your blinders are on right now and you're not listening to your gut. Like, you really, and this is like deep. This isn't like one meditation and you're fixed. This is like doing a lot of self-limiting belief work, doing a lot of shadow work, going deep, diving deep into seeing what path you're going to take. But at the end of the day, it's down there. It's in there. It's in there, and it's ready to be awakened. It's ready to explode. It's ready to catapult. It's ready. Like it's ready, but you have to make the commitment to it. The 2 of Cups. Making this commitment to yourself. Queen of Wands. You know, self-love. How can you love yourself more? How can you give to yourself more? How can you give more to your passions? How can you nurture and grow this instead of like cutting down all of your misfortunes or cutting down everything that you're doing wrong? How can you build up and celebrate all the wins? Celebrate everything that you're doing right? Because you're going to go through this path, and either you can look at all the negatives and be pessimistic, or you can be positive and be like, oh my God, this is what I'm doing. This is how many clients I got this week. It's one more than last week. Instead of saying, oh my God, I still don't have a booked client. I still don't have a booked out. My books are still not booked out. I guess that's how you would say it. Or I'm not selling enough on my boutique, or I'm not getting enough new appointments, or you're just like stagnant at a plateau, right? So it's already being grateful for what you do have and creating a game plan to go farther, but not beating yourself up along the way. You have a hard time with the not beating yourself up part. So if you're wondering like if this is what you should or shouldn't be doing, it is definitely, this is like your sign. This is the confirmation that it's what you're supposed to be doing. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe bring in something new into this, something new, something fresh. Diversify. That's what I'm hearing. Diversify. 5 of Cups reversed in the Devil. Like, you are your own worst enemy. Self-sabotaging tendencies. Do not self-sabotage this. Do not let the same decisions you've made before affect this decision that you're making now. It's time to really change the game. It's time to change your whole life. Like, this is bigger than just like your career or a relationship. This is your life. It's time to change your life. Wake up, babe. Wake up. So what are some things that can help you during this time? Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands and the King of Cups reversed. And this is stop looking for outer guidance and seek inner guidance and use that own compass within you, you know, and you're not stuck. You have an infinite amount of choices and they're all going to work out if you work towards them. But some choices just may happen quicker than others, but some choices may be better for the long term. And you've got to use discernment within that. And don't be so fast to look for outside validation. Don't be so quick for outside validation. Let's see, let's pick an angel card. Yes. So we have own your own power, which is like step into it, step into your brightness, step into your what makes you you. And then busy times and multitasking reversed. So it's like slow down, slow down. This constant doing isn't going to make you great. And that also might be something that's new to you, like, oh, how can resting help me? But you need to rest, you need to balance these things out. And increased support. This is a great time to add someone to your team. Stop doing it by yourself. Seek guidance. You're tired, you're burnt out, and that's a big reason why these creative ideas aren't flowing anymore, because you can't do it alone anymore. And that's great that you're to this point, but now you need to ask for help. So if you need any more guidance, you can always book a reading with me. My website is down below, and comment, like, or subscribe if you enjoyed this pick a card. Until next time, bye guys. Memento Mori, right? Hey, group number 2. All right, you picked Memento Mori. I think that's how you say that. All right, and what do you need to know right now? I'm hearing the word luck. Luck? Have you been lucky? 3 Pentacles reverse and Strength reverse. You're not feeling lucky. You are working hard. You are down to like your last wire. You need to make a choice. You're getting a lot of the same cards as the last group. It's time to make a choice. You've been here too long. You've been weighing your options for too long instead of just going for it, right? Libra season, it's a great time to make pros and cons lists and what do you want and what don't you want, but you need to actually make a choice. Like, you can't just stay in this stagnant place forever, even though it's safe. The Star, you're asking for a miracle, you're asking for your divine timing, you're asking for all of these great things, but you can't make a choice. So they don't even know, like Spirit is saying, we don't even know what direction to go with you, because you don't know what direction to go with. Like, we can't give you your next manifestation if we don't know if you want to be an accountant or a teacher, right? Like, it's two very big differences. So you need to make a choice, and you need to stop looking to all the things that have gone wrong or will go wrong. You manifest your own luck, and if you're I'm not saying that you're manifesting bad things into your life, but you're really taking a magnifying glass to those bad things, and because of that, you can't go forward. You can't make a choice. Indecisiveness, sadness, turmoil, regret. You have regret for decisions you haven't even made yet. 5 of Wands, you are like a battlefield within your mind. Like, you are fighting with yourself constantly. It doesn't stop. Like, you won't know if an idea will actually bring you unhappiness or not. Knight of Cups reversed. If you don't even make the choice, like, you can't assume a bad thing's going to happen because you've thought a bad thing's going to happen. I sense a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. Oh yes, 2 of Swords reversed. Like, baby girl, we've been here for too long. Like, we've been here for too long. Like, just please make a decision. Just jump. The Empress reversed. The Hierophant reversed. The King of Cups reversed. This is all like, you are lost. You are in the dark with the Star. You're trying to ask everybody else what the right decision is, or what the right way is, or what the right timing is going to be, or how you should do it, when 1, you're not taking any of their advice, 2, you don't even like the advice they're giving you, and 3, like, you're gonna be in this same position if you make choices from what other people think are successful, right? Because you're kind of like in a tough spot right now, and you're having this realization because you didn't do what they told you to do, and now you're like, oh well, the money isn't coming in, so instead of, like, their answer to you is, well, go back to college. Like, don't try a new business, just go back to college. And you're like, no, I want to try this idea, I think, but I don't know, you know. If this is a relationship, you've asked for, like, if I should break up with him a million times, and like they just keep screaming yes, and now they're to the point where we're not going to tell you anything, like, we don't care, you don't know what to do, we can't keep giving you, you know, signs 1, 2, 3 times, okay, but like we're on the 10th time now and we're done. Like, just make a choice. Just make a choice. If you're gonna stay with them, might as well just get married at this point, right? And I know that seems like harsh and impatient, but you're so stagnant that, oh yeah, see, we have 5 of Wands and Knight of Cups again. Like, you're just so stagnant that there's no decision to be made. They rather you make the wrong decision than no decision, because at least you can learn something from the wrong decision. Yeah, see, King of Cups and the Hierophant. Even if this is taking the wrong path, maybe you should just take it, because they want to come back and be able to communicate with you better. But like, you've gotta decide. Like, it's time now. Okay? Then we have the Star and the Empress reversed again. Like, your time is here. Like, it is here. We're going for it. Like, you're gonna be great. You're gonna do great. You're doing great, sweetie. No, you're not really doing the best right now, but you are going to be doing better, and that is great to know. So what can you do right now to help work with this energy? Oh yes, the High Priestess. Like, just come back to presence, come back to you, come back to your connection. It's so strong. The Magician. Like, you can create and manifest your dream life, babe. Like, you just have to know that. Queen of Swords. Create healthy boundaries. Create healthy boundaries, but don't cut everybody off if they don't agree with what you say. Right? Keep the most precious parts of your life to yourself sometimes. Right. Easy does it. Easy does it. Have compassion and care and sensitive emotions. Like, it's okay to not, like, be so hard. It's okay to be like, okay, I made a mistake. Like, we need to go back. We need to backtrack. We need to see how things can be different. That's all right. I also see that, like, you're crying a lot. So maybe with the Queen of Swords, stop crying so much. Stop being so sensitive. Like, don't be a people pleaser. Understand this is what you want and go for it. It's time, right? Okay. Well, I'm sending you so much love, group number 2. Oh, been there, done that. Don't marry him. If you want to book a reading with me, my website's down below. And comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this content, if you enjoyed your reading. And until next time, bye. Group number 3. Hello, you picked Fish. The Fish. And I'm getting, like, when I first saw this card, it's very, like, Pisces, definitely water signs, which are Cancer and Scorpio as well. But I also heard the Crybaby. All 3 of these readings have been getting the same card. So it's like the Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. So you do need a little more traditionality in your life, and it's time to make the choice. It's time to make the decision. It's time to connect with your emotions. It's time to harness those emotions to create luxury. What life do you want? How are you gonna get there? What mentor can help you? The Hierophant can also be mentoring, journaling. How are you going to become the best version of yourself moving forward so you can create the life of your dreams? Page of Swords, you have all these new ideas coming in. Use them. The Lovers, like, it's time to choose a path that's for you. not for others, for you. The Magician, like it's all right here in front of you, babe. Seriously, all three of these readings have had like the same underlying tone. But, oh, Death card. Now, the Death card, Scorpio season, like you are changing. You are doing shadow work. If you aren't doing it, you need to be doing it. You're transforming this energy. You're on a catapult. You might have been depressed for the past couple months. You're hiding it very well. Let it out. Understand that you can be sad if things didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to be. A new horizon's coming and you're excited, but you're also terrified, right? And okay, Seven of Swords reversed. Like, don't be sneaky, girl. Don't play yourself, right? Don't play yourself. And that could be like going back to the same guy who's done X, Y, and Z 10 times and you keep going back to it. It's like, we can't give you the Seven of Swords upright anymore because you see the red flags and you just don't care. Reversed, okay? Temperance card, Five of Cups. Like, you're always going to stay in the same cycle if you keep repeating the same cycle. Why are you doing the same things and expecting a new outcome? Five of Swords. Don't fight with everybody. Don't be angry with everyone. Don't lash out. I see this as like a lot of anger, a lot of my life wasn't supposed to be like this. This wasn't supposed to happen to me. How could you let this happen to me? Like victim blaming. Blaming it on your parents. Blaming it on... I keep hearing something. I don't know what it is. But like it's a lot of victim blaming. And it's like it's time to like put your big girl pants on and get it together. Okay, like you need to stop yelling at everyone and saying I'm the best, this is great, look at my life, it's so lavish, when like you are a wreck inside. Alright, sorry guys, my camera died, but this is like totally like stop acting like you're such a big wig for social media and others, because you like don't have your shit together at all. You're miserable, you're in a relationship you're miserable in, you're in a job you're miserable in, and it's like time to change, right? Because you can't even put up the facade anymore. And you really need to use this transformative energy right now, Scorpio, which can be hard to end this cycle of, you know, Four of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. It's like, okay, I'm doing this and yeah, I might have a lot of money, yeah, I might be successful, but I'm so miserable. Like I'm miserable and I'm tired and I'm exhausted and I have no help and I don't have a team and I can't rely on anybody and I'm doing it all by myself and I'm having mental breakdowns left and right, and like Judgment, Page of Wands reversed, and the Star card. So like be a little bit nicer. Like you tell people, oh, you should do X, Y, and Z, but you don't do it. How are you going to give advice and not take your own advice? Page of Wands, it's time to move from a place of passion, not from a place of stalemate, not a place from logic. The Star, like divine timing, like it's all happening now, and it's going to be happening as you move forward, but you've got to give it up. Like you've got to end these cycles. You've got to use a Scorpio energy to really work on yourself and how you can better yourself and how you can let go of your limiting beliefs and how you can move from love instead of fear, right? Like, why do you want to make all these decisions from fear? So what can you do to help yourself right now? King of Swords, like you need boundaries. It's time to stop crying. Time to stop crying. Time to, Queen of Pentacles, think of how you're going to build your empire by yourself. Whether that's starting your own business, doing something you love more, not relying on a significant other, being self-reliant, being independent. How are you going to get the tangible things in life that you want from yourself? You know, not relying on somebody else, not relying on a man, not relying on a partner, not relying on a girlfriend, but just making it like yours. You know, nobody can take something away that's yours. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Like, we need to move from love. We need to let go of these old ways, these old limiting beliefs, and move from love. It can be harder said than done, right? Multifaceted reversed and stress reduction. Okay, so with multifaceted reversed, it's like there's all these different parts of you. You need to let them all out. Like, it's okay that you're not like a cookie cutter. It's okay that they can't put you in a box, but be okay with that. You need to be okay with that. Other people see them as your strengths, and you kind of see it as a weakness. You're like, well, if I wasn't this way, then life would be easier. But it's like so awesome that your life is the way it is, and that you want the things that you want. And then we have stress reduction. Like, okay, it's time to calm down, stop crying, take a bubble bath, get your shit together, you know, drink some wine. Just like, I feel all this heightened energy, and it's like all pent up. Go running, a lot of anxiety, and just reduce that and let it flow. Let it flow, and like be okay with doing one thing or the other, and not having such hard like grips of control, right? Ugh. Okay guys, well, I'm sending you a lot of love. If you enjoy this reading, comment, like, subscribe, and if you'd want to do some more one-on-one work with me, you can always book a reading on my website below. Okay, until next time. Bye guys.